Hi, this is Life or Death, formerly known as the One. It's still up in the middle, but I go by the One. I mean, I did go by the One, but now I go by Life or Death. I had formerly been TJ. Um, I still own it. I just don't use it all the time, but it's with me. But anyway, all the evil. I was trying to just say I got my release papers from 321 Battle. Basically, it was writing on the wall, and whatever we were trying to connect to wasn't going to be completely connected to on that chapter, and so um, I knew the writing was on the wall, and I had a nice talks with Coach Stale, among with other people. Um, we were I was just trying to keep progressing and keep moving the chains, and we got as far as we were going to get to accomplish. With all the guys, you know, shout out to Cooper, he helped me. I tried to help him. Quarterback, wide receiver tandem was pretty cool. You know, in or out the ring, you're doing something to create the right kind of energy levels and just keep connecting to progressions. Whether you're on a field, a football field, or a wrestling ring, or walking down the street corner, you know, or even a boxing ring because I box too. Um, Shout out to the in your house boxing. You know, they're closed right now, so I don't know what's gonna go on with that because I'm part of that function as well. Um, but yeah, we learned a lot. And my goal was to learn certain kind of moves to keep on going and keep on progressing and be able to go places. That was always my fundamentals and keep the storylines in check and in control and progress and be in another kind of realm, if you will. Um, I had some good times, and it was just we were just trying to figure out the right patterns to keep going, and I feel like I helped um, progress whatever I was, and I did what I had to do, and Coach still helped, and I liked him as a coach, and we had a foundation, and we worked to it, and I learned a lot, and I learned the right way, and I think I had a pretty good triple threat with match with him and Alex. I think I won, but other than that, he was cool. He had the Vladimir Kozlov thing, you know. But shout out to him. But other than that, there was trials and separations, and I couldn't get any wins really on Coach Still per se. But I think we brought the best out of each other, and I always brought the fight to him, and I think he learned things as well as I did, and we are all going to a next chapter, and we can do things with our lives. But it was I thought the storylines were good, and we can exactly go exactly where we were going. But I feel like I helped out as much as I could, and they helped out. In theory, we're going places. Um, I didn't really get to do everything I wanted to do, but I know that walking down, someone has to find me, and I'm gonna be doing more. Um, but there's a lot of guys. The tall guy, you know, I don't remember his name exactly. He reminds me of he has like Great Collie, you know. He was cool. We had nice hawks on the sides, and there was people helping me out. Shout out to all the people in the back in the locker room. I try to talk to everybody. I try to talk to the people. I talk to the audience professionally and say my hellos professionally. Just know that we're gonna progress, and we're just trying to do everything we can to help the product as a whole, because it can't just be this kind of fountain of youth where we're just doing this and everything's okay. We're trying to bring different things and make it to a better beginnings, because it couldn't just remain like that, because we can only go so far. It's now or never, and I think we're just gonna go to new heights and new changes, and it's just we can't just remain the same, and we're not gonna. And everybody knows that. And there's other kind of money to make, and other systems, and other climates on the earth that we can actually do. So I think I did pretty well. There was a lot to learn in the last 3 months, and it was growing, and I put in the work, and I think I can professionally wrestle. And you know, I don't know everything, but nobody should know everything, and that's a downfall for people that think they know every single thing in the ring, because we have to. This is a whole new chapter, and we got to learn things. And if you already learn everything, then you're gonna just never get completely free. Um, you know, I had aspirations to do certain things, and then we never got to that chapter. But I think all in all, we got to where we need to do, and we had a good foundation, and everybody can move forward. And I like my interviews, if you want to call them interviews, and I think we did the back and forth thing pretty well, and we got to a foundation where we got a more understanding of each other, and we can keep progressing. And this is not the end for me, per se. I'm sure it's not the end for everybody there, but definitely not for me. And I'm always cool with bookings under life or death 1993 2010 at gmail.com. You can reach me for bookings under life or death. People can't really call me for one, but it's a circle around it, and it's always there. But I'm life or death. About progressions and why and how and just transition the world. We couldn't really do a merch thing. I kind of did want to do merch, and it was up in the air, and I don't think that we ever got there. Action figures, any of that. But whatever they were doing, the main thing was the merch, and I don't think we got there. But I probably will create my own merch and combine it with someone, or something will happen. I'm trying to do the emo occultic gothic thing, just spreading to the world that we can progress as individuals and together, and we can move on forward beyond this situation. Well, you know, I was there for like, I don't know, 3 or 4 years learning a lot, but combined in reality, it's a lot longer because there's chapters to everything, and it was just a lot of separation schemes, and we're here and we're not. But if it all in all, it was more than that. But we just don't learn just moves. We have to learn about other situations of surviving outside of these speeches and all, and transitions. So shout out to 321. Shout out to Coach Steele. Shout out to Coach Cooper. Shout out to Alex. Shout out to that tall guy. I can't really remember his name right now. But there was other people that were cool too. And fundamental system of just trying to transition, because that's my thing. Let's just change, because we're never gonna go where we really want to go if we don't open up the playbook and just understand other realities, and just figure out our own lives into that life, and just go to other realms. Well, it was short and sweet, and there was not that much to really describe, but I always wanted to just learn, and keep on moving and pushing the needles, and do the progressions, and just work hard. Um, there's always a next chapter, and there's always a main phase, but I'm sure they'll all be on video games. I always had an aspiration to be on a video game. I'm not gonna lie. Always like the Day of Reckoning. So I'm sure we'll all be on some type of video game, because everything is progressing. You can't just have certain leagues. We're expanding it, circus and all. So you can like and subscribe, but I, you can book me. You should book me, and I'm willing to work and learn. But if you think that you know everything, you don't, because everything's progressing and people watch that. We all know things, and it's always time to learn in the ring. But I can wrestle well enough to keep progressing, and other people know things. I'm a heel, and I'm cool with being heel. I was a tweener. I was doing the tweener thing, and I got to the point where I could be a heel. But I think the wrestling world will need me. It's tough. Tough for everybody, because we don't exactly know where we're going to go, but we're going somewhere. And we can't just, this is the ring, and we're going to build on this for 3 years. We had to know a lot walking down the street. Films walking down the street. When, why, and how, mystery. Exploring, but it can't just be one avenue. And I think we're all going to live, and we're going to survive, but we're all expanding. And I think I'll have another job, and I think I will. But it's more transitioning. It's not just one thing. I'm him, and I'm cool, and I don't have to learn anymore. We're all progressing. We're doing things. I'm just trying to do the mystery, when, why, and how, and just exploring new avenues. I'm still trying to be in films. I did an audition. That doesn't mean it just films come to the ring, and you just explore yourself and you figure out who you are. But I'm always down to wrestle. I'm trying to do the hip hop thing. I do the hip hop thing the right way with mystery, when, why, how, and other people do other things. But I like to do a little bit of hip hop So I have rap, but it's more just exploring and figuring things out and doing situations and just doing rhythms to patterns. So like and subscribe. Um, I'm always dark, but it's just exploring when, whys, and hows avenues. But that can be cool. But thank you for all the time you put in and try to help me. I try to help the other people. I try to do speeches. I try to help and see how people are doing. I try to talk to the people, the audience, because the audience is doing things when, why, and how they need to be talked to. I never got pushed the boundaries, but with the audience, I just said hellos and we're trying to put in the work. All right, talk to you later. Like it's Scott, life or death, out. Keep on progressing and living your life because this isn't the end. This is just the beginning and beyond. Bye bye.